What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So the plan for today's video is to install this hydro handbrake on my 350Z. So to those that have watched my recent videos, you might have heard me say that I'm trying to stay away from a hydro, but honestly I think it's time. We actually have a track day coming up in 2 days and I'm pretty excited for this upcoming track day. I want to get a little more comfortable chasing cars. The stock e-brake on the Z doesn't really work at all when it comes to drifting, so this is definitely going to help. I ended up going with a GK Tech kit. Originally I ordered Chase Bays, but they're back ordered until like September, so had to go this route. Honestly, GK Tech isn't bad. I just liked the Chase Bays e-brake because it was a little smaller, and what I'm running is a reverse mount, so this whole thing is going to be hidden under my dash. It's supposed to look really clean. We'll see how that turns out. But I also got the dual caliper brackets here. I got another pair of calipers, and then we're also going to be doing some brake pads and rotors because these are pretty worn out. Other than that, I also got some new tires that I'm going to run on the Z. So these are pretty sticky. They're 100 tread wear, so I'm planning on running these in the front as steers, and then we'll burn these up at the track. But other than that, should be a pretty simple install. GK Tech has a whole bunch of install videos on YouTube, so I'm not gonna go too in depth. I'm just gonna kind of show how I do it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get to work on the Z. Let's get this thing in the air and start installing the dual caliper brackets. So once you take your center console off, there's this little climate control module that you have to remove as well. And then the kit that I went is reverse mounted, which means this entire thing sits in there. It's a complete bolt-on kit. So as you can see, this bracket will bolt on to the shifter right there. And then this sits under there. Well, looking in here, it actually looks really tight. There isn't much space for anything. So I'm gonna have to cut this bracket off, and then I don't know what else is in there, but I'm hoping this thing fits. That's kind of what I was worried about running this kit. The Chase Bays one looked a lot smaller, but I guess let's cut that thing out and see if we can get it to fit. All right, this little bracket's cut off. Okay, so I got the e-brake bolted in, and exactly what I was expecting. The brake master is actually in the way, and the stereo hits the cap right there. So I can't actually fit it all the way back in here, which is what I was hoping for. I think with the Chase Bays, it would have been fine, but I really want to have my stereo in here. So trying to figure out what my options are, and the only thing I could think of was chopping the stereo. So I took this back plate off just to see what was under here, and there really isn't anything. So I'm thinking if I chop it off right about here and kind of give it a little more clearance, I'm hoping that's going to work. This is an older double din, so I don't care too much for it, but I guess let's give it a shot. Hopefully this clears it, because if it doesn't, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to try to modify something over here and try to tilt the stereo somehow, but I guess let's cut this off and see how it turns out. That was loud. I wasn't expecting that. All right, so a little update. It's been a super long day. I took a little break and went and got the tires mounted on the wheels, so shout out to Alec for doing that for me. But as for the car, it's currently 8:40 and I still have a long way to go. So this is what this side looks like right now. Just got to button everything up, and then coming over to this side, it's already done. So I just got to finish that side, and then run all the lines. It's a huge mess in here. But yeah, it's been a super long day. It's about to get dark outside, so I feel like it's gonna be a long night because tomorrow we gotta hit the road at like 8 a.m. So after you install the dual caliper bracket, it's about 8 millimeters thick, so that kind of spaces everything out. So as you guys saw, you have to get a little spacer that goes right in between the axle. That kind of makes up for the lost space to the diff. If you don't get those spacers, your axle probably won't reach your diff. So keep in mind, you're gonna need those spacers. I went with a 10 millimeter. I think they have like a 5, 10, and 15 or something like that, but 10 millimeter should be good enough. So after installing the bracket, so the axle also goes in a little bit. So if you put your nut back on, you actually won't have space for your cotter pin. So what we did when I was at the shop was I actually sanded this thing down a little bit just so that there's a little more room for the cotter pin. So I guess let's find out if we sanded it enough. Boom. Look at that. Looks like we might have enough space for the cotter pin. Sick. Other than that, we just gotta throw the e-brake back on, throw the new rotor on, and then I still have to do the front rotors. My gosh, I have a whole list of things to do before this thing is ready. All the air bubbles are out. I guess let's start it and see if our system works. So I have fresh brake pads and rotors, so the wheels aren't really spinning freely. If I put it into gear, I get it to spin. And then I know my hydro works when I slowly pull on it and the engine starts to die out. Yep. We're good. I think it works. Alright guys, so it's actually the next morning. I didn't end up going to sleep until like 4 a.m. last night, so only running on 3 hours of sleep. I'm pretty tired, but it should still be a solid day. We're actually gonna go meet up with the boys right now. We're running a little late, but I did take the car out for its first little test drive last night, and the handbrake felt good, but we'll really put it to the test once we get to the track. Let me show you guys how the interior turned out. So I'm not done with the interior just yet, but I got the center console back in. I got the stereo and everything in. There's just this one piece over here that I have to cut out for the handbrake to fit, but let me show you guys what this looks like. So as you guys could see, that master just barely fits in there, and that's the hole that I cut in the stereo. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It's just that if I ever have to fill the reservoir, then I'm gonna have to remove this entire thing, but it's all good. It looks pretty clean. Once I get this last piece in here, I think it'll look solid. Got our coffee, pull us through the day. Shout out to Alec for the coffee. I guess let's hit the road. Bro, some people are so stupid. There was a car behind him, homie went left onto the shoulder instead of switching right. Like,
I got that on video.
I don't get some people, bro. That woke me up. Bro, check this out. Drop top Camry, baby. Let's go. Bro, it's a drop top Camry. Alright, going out for the first run. I'm gonna try to avoid using the handbrake. I guess we'll see how this goes. Oh my gosh, bro. Drifting is so much more fun with a handbrake. So glad I finally got one. That was so much fun. I'm stoked. Boys are out here shredding.
Check it out, check it out.
Camberware, but the right way, yeah? Dude, that's crazy. I've never seen that.
We call that side by side.
Side by What? That's crazy, dude.
That is literally
It's
crazy.
like fine on the inside and the outside.
This isn't like inflamed almost. You can see like the roundness.
Yeah, it's like flat right here, and then you could see it's like higher right there. That's crazy. Send it. That boy David's gonna take my Z out. This man knows how to drive, so we're just gonna go watch. We're gonna watch him tandem with Alec. Are you ready? Just, hey, take it easy out there. Take it easy. Honest opinion, how's the setup? Not good?
No, it drives good. Just like I cannot get close. Like you have to drift this car 3K RPM because you give more, it's just ice.
Oh, right. So just grip.
Tire,
So you're saying just grip. Gotcha.
What happened?
Popped my first tire while drifting. I literally just put these on. I did like 4 laps. Wasn't filming. I don't think my GoPro was rolling. But I know my boy David got some iPhone footage, so maybe I'll use that here. Some sick tandems with my boy Oleg, but anyways, I don't have any tires to get home, so I just went over to the little disposal pile. Check this out. Exact same size, 225/40. This will get us home. Stoked I found a tire. Yeah? Yeah? How are those tandems? Yeah? Yeah, this is the most fun event I've ever been to. I think it's because of the hydro. But overall, it's been so much fun. I love drifting. Drifting is the funnest thing. Oh my gosh. I get to make it home.
Today?
Oh shoot.
Good day.
Are you actually recording?
Yep.
Mandatory stop at the gas station after a good track day for some burgers with the squad. Posted up in the parking lot. What do we got? What do we got?
Some chicken.
Chicken. All right, where are the burgers? I'm trying to see the burgers.
They're in there, look.
Curly
They're
fries. We got ranch. That's the most important thing right there.
Ooh, show the burger.
Bro, just look at it. This is from a gas station, bro. There's like this little restaurant thing in there. Shout out to Reuven for showing us the spot. Frickin' dank. So we made it home from the track. Honestly, had a really fun time with that hydro. Really glad I got this thing. It makes driving so much more fun. I forgot to show you guys, but these were my brake pads when I changed them the night before. They literally just fell apart, which is pretty crazy. So I'm glad I got that out of the way. But overall, the car did very well. Let me show you guys what my interior looks like. This is how it turned out. It's not the prettiest thing. I had to make the cut pretty big, but that was the only way for the handbrake to fit. I actually even had to shave my handbrake down a little bit. If you guys, I don't know if you guys could see that right there, but yeah, I had to shave that down for it to clear this control. But yeah, other than that, I think this is what it's gonna look like for now. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the hydro. Oh, did you guys hear that? So it's actually the 4th of July and your boy is not gonna spend any money on fireworks. I need tires for drifting, so what we're actually gonna do is probably light these up in my driveway right now. This is the free tire that I found at the track that got me home, so I don't really care about the tires that are on the car right now. I guess let's burn them up. They didn't pop. I was trying to pop the tires, but they didn't pop. I guess we gotta go round 2. Happy 4th of July, everyone. All right, so we're back out here. 4th of July. This is my way of celebrating the 4th. We don't got fireworks, but we do have a car with some bad tires. So we'll see how this goes.
Babe, your car's on fire.
Are you serious? Grab the hose. Grab the hose. Oh, fudge. My brakes. Woo. Damn. My new rotors almost caught on fire. Bro. Did they pop?
No.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I was roasting my brakes. I should have let off a little more. I guess we gotta go again. Yeah?
All right, we're going round 3. We got the hose ready. That one's about to pop. I'm just gonna let off the brakes a little more this time so we don't roast it.
Oh, it popped. It popped.
Yes.
Finally. Wait, I think it did. Yep, it's popped.
All right, well, here's some of the damage from last night. It's actually not too bad. I'm just gonna sweep all of this up, and my driveway will just have a couple tire marks, but other than that, everything is pretty solid. Now it's time to just take these things off and throw some other wheels on the car. So now that they're gone, I can finally get some nicer tires to run in the rear. But for now, I'll be running the T7Rs. It actually looks pretty good. I like how the bronze on white looks, so maybe I'll throw my other pair on the front. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there was a lot going on with the track day, the hydro install, burnouts, whatever, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.